role of different type of here phytohormones. Here the phytohormones role is here different. Here generally the phytohormones are involving in the growth, differentiation, development. So these are controlled by here plant growth regulators, governed and controlled by plant growth regulators. Here their effect is sometimes here different type of phytohormones are involving in the same action. Collectively they are involving, sometimes their actions are different, opposite. Here the roles could be complementary, here complementary and antagonistic. Complementary or antagonistic. Here the roles are sometimes they are opposite, sometimes they are same. Here the roles could be individualistic and synergistic. Individualistic means here one phytohormone is involving in one action or one function, one effect. But in one function, here different type of hormones, collectively they are controlling, synergistic. Here synergistic hormones are the action is synergistic. In some hormones are involving in one action collectively. Sometimes their functions are separately they are showing their effect. So here the different type of here phytohormones. So all these phytohormones are plant growth regulators come under the here intrinsic factors or intrinsic control. Inside the plant body they are produced. So here the intrinsic control, it is plant growth regulators come under the intrinsic control. And genome also. Genome means genetical. So intrinsic control, it is due to the plant growth regulators or phytohormones and genome. Genetically and physiologically plant growth regulators are controlling the plant growth and development. Next, extrinsic control. Extrinsic control means here the external factors, outer factors like temperature, light. So these are also involving. The light is important for the photosynthesis, and sometimes here the temperature. The temperature is generally, it is also important for the flowering initiation, and some enzymes are also active at certain or optimum temperature. If the low temperature or in high temperature, the plant growth doesn't take place. That's why the optimum temperature and a light period or light is also important for the plant growth and development. So these are the external factors or external control. Intrinsic control, it is due to the genetical level and plant growth regulators, genetically and physiologically. And here the plant growth regulators, the intrinsic control, it is in different manner, here synergistic actions and antagonistic actions. In some functions, here the hormones are collectively they are showing their effect. Here cell division. Cell division is promoted, or in the cell division auxins are involving and cytokinins are also involving. Auxins and cytokinins both are involving in the cell division. So both are showing the same effect, that is synergistic. Next, abscission, falling of leaves, flowers, fruits, all these aerial parts. So the abscission is also, it is controlled or it is induced by ethylene hormone and abscisic acid. Both are involving in the abscission, falling of leaves or aerial parts. So their actions or functions are same in this function. Here in this function both these are involving, in this function both these are involving. Next, antagonistic actions. Here anti means opposite. So antagonistic actions are, so in the generally the dormancy, here the dormancy is here it is induced. The resting period or the dormancy period is it is induced by, it is inducing. Abscisic acid is inducing. Gibberellins are inhibiting. The dormancy is broken by gibberellins. So they inhibit the dormancy. Completely opposite. Dormancy is promoted by abscisic acid and inhibited by gibberellins. Apical dominance. Apical dominance, the apical body showing more growth and inhibiting the lateral growth. So the apical dominance is promoted or here induced by auxins. Auxins induce the apical dominance, but it is overcome by here cytokinins. Cytokinins are helping in the overcoming of apical dominance. So these are inhibit the apical dominance, completely opposite actions. Next is senescence, aging process. The aging process also, here it is abscisic acid is promoting the senescence and it is preventing. Auxins are preventing the senescence. Abscisic acid is promoting the senescence. Aging process is here it is delayed or completely prevented by auxins promoted by abscisic acid. So these actions are completely opposite. So that's why they are called as antagonistic actions. Here their functions, these hormones functions is same here. That's why it is synergistic actions. So like this here not only single hormone is involving in the single function. So it is controlled by different factors. In one function, so many phytohormones are involving. Sometimes here so many phytohormones are involving in one function, and the phytohormones are one phytohormone is involving in different functions. So like this the role is depending here in different parts, different actions are going on. So it is about here phytohormones, here the plant growth promoters and plant growth inhibitors.